Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the agents of Beastgrave!
And tonight I'm bringing Eyes of the Nine.
And I'm bringing the Wurmspat again.
Oh, Siege Nurgle. Yes, so it's kind of Clash of the Marlows tonight, isn't it?
It is.
Clash of the Marlows.
Marlows versus Marlows.
Andrew Marlowe is, what do they call it, creative director.
He is.
On this video. He has been orchestrating the Eyes of the Nine deck.
Which one of us has he stitched up properly? He's watching this going, both of you.
yeah. Andrew has been, certainly been talking to me about Eyes of the Nine.
Yep.
As you may know, if you watch regularly, Andrew has been taking the Eyes of the Nine for quite some time to Grand Clashes.
They are his
with moderate success.
Yeah, well, he's done better than I think either of us would have ever done.
Considering it's the Eyes of the Nine, and so he's come up with a newish take on them that I'm trying out. I did make a few changes just to make sure that any mistakes were my own.
Just so you can blame on that.
Yeah, exactly. And I think you've been talking to him about the Wurmspat.
A little bit, not quite so much. He's not had as much time to delve into the Wurmspat, so we have had some conversations, and I have got a deck that he's been using on a few occasions, although he's not had quite as much time to tinker with. So I've made a few little changes to it myself as well. But this is, I think, my last attempt at Magical Wurmspat, I think. And if this doesn't work, I'm just going all out offensive after this.
Okay, so it's going to be quite some... We haven't had been running that many Magic Dice recently. I certainly haven't, because I've been playing Hrothgar. It'll be a few Magic Dice flying
could be some
around
going on.
Quite exciting. Andrew will be very excited.
He's loving it. He's sitting there going, I love it. I love it. So we'll see you soon in the Beastgrave.
Bye.
Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
We're all set up and ready to roll.
Yes, here we are, and it's quite a cluttered board.
It is. Stuff everywhere. I like this though. We're getting all the proper things there. We've got some lethal hexes here done by the Hobby Hermit. Do check him out on Facebook. And we've got all our terrain painted up by Milky Paints. Do check him out.
Quickly ran out our lethals as well.
Yep.
So they're grey plastic when they're obviously just 3D printed.
Yep.
Not just 3D printed, they are 3D printed. And Milky ran these out really quickly for us. So thank you for that. He does do commissions, remember. I know we say that every week, but worth bearing in mind because he does a really great job and a super fast turnaround. Although I guess if he gets too busy, that might slow down.
That might slow down a little. He's getting a lot of jobs, I think. He's getting a lot of stuff on, so which is great. I love to see that kind of thing happening in the community. Yep. Obviously, our Tzeentch guys were painted by Ed.
Absolutely. Back in the day, yes. Tonight, Tzeentch over here. I haven't played Nightwalk Warband for a while. I don't feel like.
It's been a while. It's been a while, and we've drawn everything. I won the roll off, but I decided to let you place the objectives, and I wasn't sure. No, you got 4 in your half. Yeah, I've got 4 over here, and we got 3, 1,
just said I have 4
5, and 2. Very good. Yeah. Anyway, so we picked our cards, and we'll show those off in a minute. But we've got to roll first to see who's going to place.
Oh, yes.
It's largely doesn't matter too much, but we'll roll. So the Tzeentch get
2 doubles,
2 double. Oh, a crit.
We have one of everything there.
I might as well make you go first because I will. Oh no! Wait a minute. No, I might as well let you go first because I will still end up setting up before you.
I'm going to put my man Tyrosh there.
Good old Tyrosh. Okay, I'm going to put Septimus there.
Ooh. I'm going to put Navia there.
You put Golgot the Butcher there.
Not at all scary. I'm going to put Kacharik there.
I'm going to put Fecula there.
And you can Fecula off, and I'm going to put Vortimus there.
So now we've set up the models, we'll show you our cards, and then we're going to roll off.
Ooh.
So it's time to roll for the first round. I get +1 crit, Robin. So roll them and see if you can best to me. Ooh,
a crit.
So I need anything.
Anything will tie it.
Oh. Okay, I have 1.
Sorry, anything won't tie it. Anything will win it.
Yeah.
Nothing will tie it. That's what I meant to say. Right.
So, what am I going to do?
What are you going to do, Pete? Ooh. What you going to do?
Ghostbuster. No, wait. I think I'm going to go first.
Oh.
And for my first activation,
I'm going to draw a card.
I'm going to draw a card.
Oh, Interesting.
Andrew's given us both exactly the same.
Just keep drawing cards till the game ends.
Because I want to see if you're actually that stupid that you'll do this. Now, that's not the card I wanted. Bad Andrew, your deck is rubbish.
Okay, well, you've got a chance. Well, unless you're playing in the power step.
I am going to. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do in the power step is I'm going to distract, I think. Ooh. I'm going to use distract, and I'm going to distract Kacharik forwards onto that lethal hex.
Oh, you get back.
And do a wound to him.
Okay, well, I'm going to play Unnatural Truce.
Ooh.
And you can pick up a card, and I'm going to pick up 2 cards.
Okie dokie. Well, you know what I'm going to do, Robin? I'm going to see your Unnatural Truce and raise you an Unnatural Truce.
Oh.
So I pick up 2, and you pick up 1. So over to you now.
I have nothing else.
Okie dokie. On to your turn then.
So for my turn, I'm just going to move Narvia onto this objective.
So onto your power step.
Oh, Pete, what do I do? I'm going to, so in my power step, I'm going to play Frenzied Search.
Ooh, good lord.
Yeah.
And I've drawn all your cards.
Yeah, it's really hard to know what to get rid of, however, because they're all great. I'm going to get rid of Eldritch Ward.
Okay, I'm going to use Lethal Ward and do a wound to Narvia there on that objective.
Okay, I've got nothing else.
Okay, I've got nothing else either, so it's on to my second go. And this might be committing early, but I'm going to charge with Fecular. 1, 2, 3 to there. Because I can't get either of the Chuckle Twins over there, so I'm going to have to go here. And I'm going to Zip Zap at Kacharik. So it's 2 swirlies. 1 swirly. Ooh. It's not even a Zip Zap, it's a spew.
Shield. Ooh, so nothing.
I can push you if I want. I will. I'll push you onto the objective, number 3, I think.
Thank you.
And then I'm in the power step. I'm going to attempt to cast Sphere of Actually. So 2 dice. I need a lightning here. I get it. 1 lightning.
That's 1 damage to Kacharik, is it?
No, I'm not going to do it on Kacharik. I'm going to do it on Vormus.
Okay. Well,
and with that, I inspire.
Nicely done.
Ping, ping, ping.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to try and cast a spell. I'm going to try and cast Sphere of Gur.
Oh, which one's that?
Sphere of Gur is, if this spell is cast, the first attack action made by a friendly fighter standing within 4 hexes of the caster has +1 dice.
Oh, okay.
This spell persists until such an attack action is made or the caster is out of action, whichever happens first.
Ooh. Oh, double swirl.
Oh, exactly what I didn't want.
Oh, you want lightning.
So that failed.
Curses. In that case, I'll hold on still for the moment.
Second activation. I've got nothing else in the power set. My second activation, I'm just going to move the Kacharik
Boo.
back to here.
Boo. Down with this sort of thing. Anything in your power step?
No.
I've got nothing either.
Okay.
On to my third go, and I'm going to move Golgok the Butcher up 1, 2, 3 to there. Okay. Tromp, 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 tromp. And I have nothing in my power step.
Okay, I've got nothing in the power step either. So my third turn, I'm going to use Vortimus's ability to summon the Blue Horror.
Oh, hello.
Here.
Oh. Hello. Pretty, pretty. And anything in your power step?
No.
Nothing for me either. So on to my fourth go, and I guess I now have to decide, do I want to go after the Blue Horror with Sexypus and then possibly regret things by not having him over where the rest of your guys are, or do I run again after the rest of your troops? Which I guess is exactly what you intended. If I move Sexypus your way, I'm just going to have to assume that whatever you're doing with the Blue Horror,
I'm going to do.
You're going to do, and I can't stop, and I don't like the thought of that. So I think I'm going to have to charge with Septimus. I'm going to go 1 to there.
Okie dokie.
And he'll attack. It's 2 hammers and 3 damage.
Right.
Or
Ooh,
crit.
Crit. So 1 dodge. No, just killed him.
So the horror's dead. And oh look, there's another horror.
Another horror. You have charged. You've had all 4 of your activations.
I have done all 4 of my activations now.
Okay.
And in my power step, I've got nothing to do.
Okay.
I do already feel like these 2 warbands not being the best warbands out there, and our cards so far, it's like a real slapping match.
Yeah.
Whereas when we were doing like Grimwatch versus
I've got 11
Avaron,
glory.
Like I've decided to turn my turn counter over, so I've scored 3 glory. I'm going to have a sip of my tea. I've scored another glory for that.
It was a bit like that.
And now we're like, I've killed 16 people. I've done 5 charges and I've cast 16 spells, so I've got 1 glory.
Okay. So I'm going to, for my 4th activation, I'm going to shoot at Golgoch, is this?
Yep.
With Vortimus. So it's...
Old Vorty's going to have a go.
He's going to have a go with his... I could do with 2 swirlies now, so here come 2 channels.
Oh, 2 swirlies.
2 focus. You do need...
I do need a crit or 2 shields.
2 shields, yeah.
And any shields reduce damage. Oh, well, there's a shield, so 1 damage reduction.
So that's 0 damage.
Oh, so it's only 1 then, because it only reduces it to 1.
Okay, so it's 1 damage. I will just push you back. So there, and that will inspire my man Charik.
Charik. Okay.
And right. The power step, I'm going to use Deceitful Step.
Ooh.
So choose an enemy fighter that is not adjacent to an enemy fighter and roll a magic dice on a roll of a channel. They go on a starting hex, otherwise place them on any objective token.
So a lightning goes on a starting hex.
Yeah.
And you're picking the horror?
The horror, yeah.
Ooh.
So focus. So it's an objective token. So I'm going to put the way over here like that.
Oh, you sneaky what's at you. I've got nothing to play.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to play Distraction. We'll just pop Fecular back to there.
Interesting. I still have nothing to do. So we're on to the end phase?
No, I'm going to do something. I'm going to play Restless Prize, and I'm just going to move this back to there.
Oh, interesting.
I thought I'd been so clever, but actually I've been an idiot.
I'm familiar with this.
Okay, well you went first.
I did, and I've scored Faithful Reward, which is all surviving friendly fighters inspired, and I've scored Fired Up.
Well done.
I think I'm immediately going to put the Arcane Familiar and the Wretchling on Fecular. Of my other objective card, I'm going to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm then going to get rid of Eldritch Haze and Champion's Fortitude. Both are for rerolls on defence. And I'll draw up 2 objectives and 4 power cards.
I scored Uncontested. So I'm on 2 objectives and you're not on any.
Nice.
And that's for 3. I didn't score the other 2. And I'm going to risk getting rid of Master of Magic. I might score its 2 spells. If I've managed to get my Sphere of whatever off, it would have been good stuff, but I didn't. And then upgrades. I've just realised, Pete, that Vortimus is inspired because he
cast a spell.
I haven't really got much defensive stuff here, though, unfortunately. But I am going to put the Well of Power on him. I'm going to throw away Blazing Soul because I don't need that because they're both inspired. And
this poor old Navi, you're in Toroshev, they're like, what about us? No one cares about you. Shut up and die.
That's pretty much it. And then I'm going to put Archer's Focus on him as well.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to keep this last one and draw 4 new power cards.
Okay. So on to round 2. We've got to roll to see who goes first. Nurgle gets... Oh, a crit and a single.
Crit and a single. And I get...
Zinch get... Single, double.
Oh, it's a crit on there. Can I have that one or not?
Yeah, go on then.
Crit, single and a double.
Boogie.
It didn't go out of the box, it just left on the edge.
Stopped on the edge there.
So I will go first. So for my first activation, I'm going to make a charge action with Kacharik. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to there.
What? Or does it go? It's
My first activation, so it's 2 hammers, 3 damage.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
If I can re-roll either of the dice.
No, he doesn't have cleave, does he?
No, I'm going to re-roll them both.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh,
wow. Well done, Kacharik. That was very successful.
Well, Kacharik. Wow, wowie, wow, wow.
Oh, Kacharik, why are you so poor? Oh, Kacharik, we won't see you anymore.
Power step. Have you got a card that's get Kacharik the hell out of there?
Almost. I'm going to play Crown of Avarice on Kacharik.
Oh, get back. Okay, I'm going to play Collapse, but I'm going to put it on your Brimstone Horrors and kill them.
Oh, I didn't turn the card over.
And what that's going to do for me is I'm going to score Strong Start.
Nicely done.
And I'm going to score Unexpected Pitfall because it's take out an enemy by by using a gambit. So I get 3 glory for that.
Nicely done.
A kill and 3 and 2 upgrades. So I'll pick up 2 more objectives. And then in the power step, I'm going to put Substance Siphon on Fecula. Anything for you?
No, nothing for me.
I'm then going to put Well of Power on Fecula. And she can actually use it this time because she's inspired, unlike the other game where I accidentally used it a lot when she wasn't. So onto my first activation, I guess. And I'm going to charge with Golgok the Butcher. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there.
Hello.
Going to have a choppity chop at Vorty. So Golgok rolls 3 hammers and he has cleave, but the cleave doesn't matter.
No.
Hammer and a crit.
2 successes.
Critical
nature. No, nothing. So how much damage is that?
It's only 2. Only 2. Well, I say only 2, but it's 2 damage. I will not push him back. I will leave him there, I think. Okay. And in my power step, I'm going to put Hulking Physique on Golgok, which is a -1 move, +1 damage, and +1 wound.
So he's back to 4.
He's back to 4 wounds. Septimus is in the backfield like, what about me? No one cares about you, Septimus.
I forgot to do something in my power step. Never mind.
You can do something in this one.
I will do it in this power step. I should have done it last power step because it might have been a little bit better. I'm going to play Shield of Fate, which would have given me an extra defence dice had I remembered to do it. But I have got to get a focus. But I have got 3 dice now.
Yes, because you've got the Well of Power. Well, you got a crit.
And that's just a channel, not another crit. So I now have 3 defence dice. And I would have had 3 defence dice, and I might not have taken that 2 damage. I put 2 glory on him.
Oh, that makes him a little bit tougher for the rest of this. Is it the rest of this round?
It is this round. Yes, I must remember to take that off. For my second activation, I'm going to shoot at Golgok with Watermas.
Oh.
1 focus. And I can re-roll one of the dice because of Archer's focus.
Yep.
2 focuses. Yeah. 2 focus. So you need a crit or something.
Oh,
crit and shield.
Oh,
bugger.
Right. A bit tougher this time.
Okay.
And you can't push me back neither.
Can't push you back, no.
So anything in your power step?
No.
So I'm going to try and cast Abasoth's Unmaking. I technically immediately score it and can't fail because I can change 2 to lightning.
Yeah, fair enough. Which one are you going to do?
So I will get rid of objective 5, I think, that currently Navia's perched on top of.
I don't think you do need a line of sight. I'm not sure.
I think it's for ones where you attack or you do damage on someone. So
yeah, I don't mind. I'm happy to play
it. Do let us know in the comments if we've got that wrong. And if anybody's wondering why I didn't roll the dice, I'm rolling 3. I have the Arcane Familiar, which enables me to change 1 to a lightning, and I have the Wretchling, which enables me to change 1 to a lightning.
That means you can roll double crit.
And means I can't take damage from backlash anyway because the Wretchling. So it doesn't really matter what I roll.
Oh, okay, you're sitting pretty.
I am pretty much at the moment.
Okay.
So on to my second activation. I am going to shoot at Kacharik, I think, with old Fecula. So again, this doesn't matter. I'm mostly rolling to see if I can get a crit here, but I get 3 lightnings.
Which you can change the lightnings.
I wish I had 1 fate right now. Or shield. So you take 1 damage, and I won't push you back.
Oh, why? Well, did you got 3 lightnings? Didn't you?
I've got 3 lightnings. Yes. Yeah. So if I had 1 fate,
you won't push me back.
No, I won't.
Okay.
And in my power step, I've got no cards.
So I'm going to do nothing. And for my next activation, I'm going to shoot with Watermas again. Or crit and a focus, and I can re-roll that one. But I'm not going to in case I get a crit.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah,
I'm not going to.
Do you want to roll it anyway and see what you could have won? Oh, no, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Okay, so shields. Oh, a crit.
Nearly.
But that's it. And so he takes
2 damage.
Ow.
and I will push him back into that lethal hex.
Ow! That's another wound.
And I will, as a result of that, score Sorcerer's Volley, because I've done 2 attacks at the same fighter.
Nice.
So that's just 1 glory. And
it's worth noting it doesn't have to be a successful attack, no, it just has to target the same person.
Yes, target the same person twice. I'm not going to do anything in the power step.
Okay, I've got nothing in your power step either, so for my third go, I am going to shoot at Kacharek again. A crit and a swirly. Lightning, so that's a crit and 2 lightnings, because I'll change one.
That.
So that's another wound.
And you've killed him.
He's dead, but he does have...
He does, but you haven't got any glory, so I can't take it.
Now, how does it... Because you can't take it...
If it's I take 1 of your unspent glory points.
Oh, that's right, but I don't have any
unspent glory. Any unspent glory.
I had done that, completely thinking you were going to take 1 of my glory, because I've scored Sorcerer's Volley and Strange Demise.
Oh,
so it's another 3 glory.
Wow. This deck is good. Your deck is good.
I'm liking it. Thank you, Andrew. It's working for me at the minute. I think the dice have been on my side a little.
If you were playing Grimwatch, you'd have been one out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they'd be on 30 glory already.
But, yeah.
So I've got 2 new cards, and I've got nothing in my power step.
I've got nothing in the power step either.
For your 4th go...
4th go...
You just turned over glory.
Sorry. For my 4th go, I'm going to make a move action with Turosh. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Through a lethal hex?
Through a lethal hex.
Strange.
So I will score calculated risk as a result of that rather strange movement there.
Anything in your power step?
No.
I've got nothing either. So on to my 4th and final go. And I'm going to charge with Fecula. Just going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. And I'm going to shoot at Vorti. So, 3 dice. Wow, whoa. Double crit and a lightning. I'll keep that.
I can't stop that, can
I? How many dice you got? You got 3, haven't you?
No, 2.
Is it 2? You can roll double crit.
Oh no, I've got 3. I have got 3.
Oh, you haven't? Yeah, so
I've got 3. I could roll triple crit.
You need triple crit or double crit and a dodge.
Okay.
Oh, so close, but not.
You killed Vortimus as well.
So only 1 damage. He's only got 4 wounds.
Yeah, he's got 4 wounds.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's time for me to go home.
Okay. Well, I have scored Bold Conquest.
Nicely done.
And I've got nothing in my power step.
Oh, yeah. In the power step, yeah, I'm just going to play Mischievous Spirits.
Oh. Mischievous.
And I'm going to start with... this one.
Okay. I'll shove that one there. And I'll just nudge 2 along a bit. Not towards the lethal. I just did that one. And I've got nothing.
I've got nothing else.
So we're on to the end phase. You went first.
Yeah, I didn't score anything.
Oh, that's painful.
Okay, I'm going to ditch Strange Demise. I'm going to keep Path to Victory. Discard Path to Victory. I've no chance of scoring that. So I'm going to put Fighter's Ferocity on. I'm actually going to put on Turosh. No, Navia. Sorry. Put Fighter's Ferocity on Navia, and I'm going to throw away Empowered Sorcery because it's no use to me.
And then drawing
almost everything. 2 new objectives and 5 new power cards.
I've scored Magical Storm and Rockbringers because I cast 2 spells and I cast 4 spells. I made 3 spell attacks that were all successful. I was quite jammy there. And I also cast Abasoths at the same time. And I'll draw my last 2 objectives and 5 power cards. Just time to roll for the 3rd and final round. What did the Zinch boys get? What a crit. And I get... Oh, nothing at all.
Okay, I'm going to go first.
Okay.
I can shoot Golgoth there.
You can. He's only got 1 wound left.
Yeah, exactly.
That could be...
And I've got Fighter's Ferocity, not that that's much use. Right, I'm going to shoot with Navia, 2 swords.
Oh.
Nothing.
Okay.
So in the power step, I'm going to pop... How many damage are you packing over there?
Who?
Anybody.
Golgok does 2.
Okay.
Septimus does 3. Fecula does 1.
I'm going to put sudden growth on Navia.
Oh, okay. I'm going to use Nightmare in the Shadows and shove her 1 towards me. Yeah. Hello. Back to you.
I'm going to do nothing else.
I'm then going to try and cast Vital Surge, which I immediately cast because it's 2 lightnings and rolling 3 dice, so I'll get rid of 2 wounds from Golgok. And then if you have nothing else, I'll move on to my first turn. And I'm going to zip-zap, well, it's more spew at Navia with Fecula. And I'll turn the swirly into a lightning, and I will score 1 fate.
Ah, I basically need a crit.
Yes. No, so that's 1 wound. But I get 2 glory for 1 fate.
Nice.
That's the order it's meant to come out in. 1 fate after you get the Wretchling and Arcane thingy.
Was that 1 damage?
That was just 1.
I'm going to play Lucky Escape.
Oh.
And take it off.
Take it away. I still score 1 fate though, because I just have to roll 3 of the same.
I might as well.
Nothing to do in the power step.
Okay. And my second activation, I've got nothing in the power step. Second activation, I'm going to shoot you again.
Okay.
Oh, a crit!
Okay, so Golgok, I presume this is against?
Yep.
That's on Golgok, so 2 shields for Golgok. Oh, wow.
You've got
I am charmed.
Simon luck.
I've got Simon's dice. Or yours, whichever way you look at it.
Okay, nothing in the power step.
Okay, so nothing for me either. So on to my second go. I'm going to shoot at Navia again, I guess, with Fecula. And that'll be 3 lightnings again, effectively.
It's absolutely monstrous, that is.
It's only 1 damage though, so it's sort of
it's great because you just need to cast those spells. I mean, you've done that now.
Yes.
So that's a dodge, which is no good because she's got a shield.
1 wound, but I won't push her back.
Okay. Well, I won't use Lucky Escape again this time. Oh, she's dead. You killed her. Oh no, you haven't. She's got sudden growth.
She's got sudden growth, so she's still got 2 wounds left.
So I'm going to make my third activation. I'm going to make another attempt at shooting Golgok.
Okay.
And probably.
Oh wow.
No, okay.
It's like that is it. Fine. Yep. Okay. My third go. Presume nothing in your power step.
No.
I'll zip her again. I'll turn the 2 swirlies into lightnings. Okay, that's a lightning and 2 swirlies. And crit and 2 lightnings. Sorry. So that's another 1 damage.
Okay.
And nothing in my power step.
My final go, I'm going to have another shot.
Come on, 1 of them, Navia. Oh my word.
That's 4 hammers I rolled.
That's just right. Any other day of the week you'd be going good.
Exactly. Yeah, it's probably when you play Eyes of the Nine, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I've got nothing to play. You can shoot, you can kill
my last go, I will shoot at you again. What have I got? 3 lightnings. You could roll a crit on it. Oh, no.
I rolled a shield.
So she's dead, and I get a glory for that. And then nothing on my power step. So on to the end phase. And you went first.
I did. I scored to the end. 2.
Which one's that?
That's the one if you have no power card left.
Oh. Nicely done. I've scored both Chosen Warrior, which is scoring an end phase if there's 1 more surviving friendly and 3 or more enemy fights out of action. And I've scored Keep Chopping.
Well done.
So 4 glory there.
If I'd managed to wound Golgok, I would have scored Fateful Strike and therefore also scored Opening Gambit and drawn another card, which I probably wouldn't have been able to score.
What would that have been? What would that have been?
Just a solid gain, so I would actually have scored that as well because I'd have got to the end.
Yes, because
so
you
hadn't rolled a double crit.
You would have scored 5 more glory.
Yeah. Well, so would I score 5 more? I'd have scored 3 more.
1, 3. Oh yeah, sorry, 3 more.
3 more glory.
So you would have been on 10.
Yeah.
And I've got
loads. Racked it up over there.
I don't know how I've done this. I've got 19 here.
Yeah, I think it's very insulting that when you killed Kacharic you didn't have any unspent glory and then suddenly
yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Now I've got about 12 unspent glory there. Wow. I definitely had the luck, I think, on that one.
I think you did. I don't know. I mean, just silly things like
well, when Kacharic charged Golgok,
he completely missed with 4 dice.
Yeah, and if you'd have gotten any one of those off,
Golgok would have died.
He would have been dead. Yeah.
And then also in the first round, Kacharik Waterman's failed his spell. Now I know it's not that likely, but it is only a channel. I think that spell, and I rolled 2 focuses.
Yeah,
and
that's much less likely, really, when you consider it's like 2/3 chance of a channel.
If he cast that, I would have got. It would have inspired Kacharik early.
Yeah,
and I would have got.
Had 3 defense dice.
I cast 2 spells that round, so I'd have got another objective, and just kind of. But also, Andrew made this deck, and I didn't really notice. You kind of looking at how the cards synergise with the objectives, and they do synergise quite well. They didn't come out in particularly good order, but there's no defensive upgrades or the sudden growth. That's
it. Tough.
And then by the time that came out, they were both the Vortimus and Kacharik both dead.
Yeah, so. I was lucky with some of my dice. I was even luckier with my cards, I think, because I got the cards out that I needed in the right order. So I had
definitely did.
I had the Wretchling and I had the Familiar, and then I had Well of Power. So I was rolling 3 dice and I could change 2 of them to Lightning. So it was just there wasn't even trying.
Pretty feeble. It's pretty good against these guys because they're so feeble.
Yeah,
you can very quickly kill them.
You would struggle much more against like Stormsires or someone like that.
It turned out my brilliant tactic of bringing the horror over here was a mistake because you just killed him, and that left me in a bit of strife.
I don't think if you hadn't moved him though, I think Septimus would have gone for him. That would have been my first thing. Would have been killing him, and I would have got I would have scored some of my objectives anyway.
Yeah.
So I still would have got some of them.
Yeah, but maybe I did change the deck slightly, Brian, Andrew. Maybe the changes weren't very good.
Maybe you've broken it.
Well, I took out because he had 11/11, and I put into the end and took out two power cards. I'm not sure they would have done me much good. There's a spell which gives you -1 damage.
Oh yeah.
Which actually, you know what I didn't think about when I took that out. I just took it out because it's not that. I don't think it's that good card, but of course it's 1 less spell for Waterless.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a mistake. I didn't think about that balance issue.
But we are going to move on to game 2 now. Now this is the best I've ever seen Nurgle roll, so I don't rate my chances in the next game. 19 glory.
I don't rate mine. Actually.
19 glory might be more glory than I've earned in all my other games that I played. It might be more than the sum of all the glory out of that tournament I went to at the weekend. So I was lucky there. But we'll see how round 2 goes in the Beastgrave. So we'll see you next week, guys. Bye.